Unit 7, Nurses. Nursing grades, nurses working in a hospital have the following grades. A student nurse, a nurse who is still in training. A staff nurse, a nurse who has completed the training course. Charge nurse, a more experienced nurse who is in charge of or responsible for a ward or department. Nurse manager, a nurse who is in charge of several wards. Now, the hotel system is still sometimes used for a female charge nurse. A female nurse manager may be called matron. Dr. James is talking to Sister Watkins, super workers. The clinical super workers who has done a short course and not attained basic qualification, and the nursing auxiliary who is usually unqualified, but assist nursing staff. There may also be ward clerk whose duties include making search patients, note information are up to date and answering the telephone. Specialization. Like doctors, nurses can specialize. A midwife has specialized from the beginning by doing a course in midwifery, the management of pregnancy and childbirth. District nurse visit patients in their homes. Health visitors also work in the community, giving advice on the promotion of health and the prevention of illness. The nurse's role has changed considerably in recent years. In addition to general patient care, checking temperatures, pulse rate, and blood pressures, checking dressings, giving injections, and removing sutures. Nurse now do some of the things previous reserved for doctors, such as prescribing drugs and ordering laboratory steps. More responsibility for nurses is blinded as the following article demonstrates. Nurses carried out surgery in effort to keep patients wearing leads. Nurses in Scotland trained to perform minor surgery have entered the operating theater for the first time in an effort to keep patients' writing times. 5 nurses who have passed a new course at Colleton University are now qualified to carry out such procedures as the removal of small lesions, beneath molds and cells. The bird performs and choreo are used with all types of products. They are often used in the passive form. Perform carry out an examination and operation and produce an experiment, a test, and biopsy. The product was performed carried out by nurse. Now in Spanish. Enfermeras. Grados de enfermería. Las enfermeras que trabajan en un hospital tienen los siguientes grados. Ellos son estudiante de enfermería, que es una enfermera que todavía está en formación. Equipo de enfermeras, una enfermera que ha completado el curso de formación. Enfermera a cargo, una enfermera más experimentada que está a cargo o es responsable para una sala o departamento. Gerente de enfermería, una enfermera que está a cargo de varias salas. Nota, el antiguo término hermana todavía se usa a veces para una mujer.
Enfermera a cargo. Una jefa de enfermeras puede llamarse matrona. El doctor James está hablando con la hermana Watkins. Trabajadores de apoyo. El trabajador de apoyo clínico que ha realizado un curso corto y obtenido calificaciones básicas y el auxiliar de enfermería que generalmente no está calificado ayudan al personal de enfermería. También puede haber empleados de sala cuyas funciones incluyen asegurarse de que las notas y las informaciones de los pacientes estén actualizadas y contestar el teléfono. Especialización. Al igual que los médicos, las enfermeras pueden especializarse en. Una matrona se ha especializado desde el principio haciendo un curso de partería y manejo de embarazo y el parto. Las enfermeras de distrito visitan a los pacientes en sus hogares. Los visitadores de salud también trabajan en la comunidad dando consejos sobre la promoción de la salud y la prevención de la enfermería. El papel de la enfermera. El papel de la enfermera ha cambiado considerablemente en los últimos años, además de la atención general del paciente. Controlar la temperatura, el pulso y la presión arterial, cambiar vendajes, aplicar inyecciones y quitar suturas. Las enfermeras ahora hacen algunas de las cosas que antes estaban reservadas para los médicos, como recetar medicamentos y solicitar pruebas de laboratorio. Está previsto una mayor responsabilidad de las enfermeras, como demuestra el siguiente artículo. Las enfermeras realizan cirugías en un esfuerzo para reducir las listas de espera de los pacientes en Escocia. Las enfermeras capacitadas para realizar cirugías menores han ingresado al quirófano por primera vez en un esfuerzo por reducir los tiempos de espera de los pacientes. 5 enfermeras que aprobaron un nuevo curso en la Universidad de Glasgow, Caledonia, ahora están calificadas para llevar a cabo procedimientos tales como la extirpación de pequeñas lesiones lunares y quistes meningios. Los verbos realizar y llevar a cabo se utilizan con todo tipo de procedimientos. A menudo se utilizan en forma pasiva. Realizar, llevar algo, una examinación, una operación, un procedimiento, un experimento, una prueba, una biopsia. El procedimiento fue llevado a cabo por una enfermera. Exercise. Complete the sentence, look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. Someone who specializes in delivering babies is a midwife. Someone who is qualified to assist in nurses is a clinical support worker. Someone who is not qualified but is able to assist nurses is a nursing auxiliary. A nurse who has qualified is a staff nurse. A nurse who specializes in health promotion is a health visitor. A nurse who looks after a ward is a charge nurse. A nurse who works in the community is a district nurse. Someone who wants to answer the work telephone is a work clerk. Make word combination using a word or phrase from each book. Look at the opposite to help you. Carry up a pressure, chance a dressing, check the temperature, give an injection, remove sutures. Complete the sentences with the correct grammatical forms of person. In isotop, brain scan is painless and easy to perform. Biopsy of the pancreas was performed last March. If the patient's condition deteriorates, a laparotomy should be performed. If a diagnosis of meningitis is suspected, a lumbar puncture must be performed. Last year, we performed a randomized double-blind group study. Complete the sentence with the correct grammatical forms of carry out. I now intend to carry out a larger study. Unfortunately, few properly controlled trials have been carried out so far. A number of studies have been carried out recently to look at his questions. A right hermaccolectomy was carried out and the patients made a full recovery. This procedure can be carried out in the emergency department. Unit 8. Eye health professionals. Community health. The health of the community depend on the larger numbers of people other than medical practitioners and nurses. This can be grouped under the heading of allied health professionals. They include the following. Physiotherapists, physios, help people to move by getting them to do exercise or by treating their body with hair or massage. Treatment by manipulating muscles and joints with the hands. See Unit 42. Occupational therapists. OTS help people with disabilities to perform tasks at home, at work. A disability is physical or mental condition that make it difficult to live normally, for example, blindness or deafness. Social workers help people to solve their social problems. For example, producing or employment or family problems. Chiropodists, also known as pediatric condition affecting stupid. Technicians. There are numerous technicians, people who work with extensive equipment, such as radiographers, who are known as X-ray technicians. Ambulance technicians work in the emergency medicine service. An ambulance technician with more advanced qualifications is called a paramedic. Prosthetists and orthotists. Prosthetists and orthotists provide care for anyone who needs an artificial limbs, a prosthesis, or device to superior control part of the body, and orthotists. They also advise on rehabilitation, helping patients return to normal life and work after training. Prosthetists provide artificial replacement for patients who have had an amputation or were born with a limb. Although this provides a range of spleen and other devices to aid movement, correct deformity from an abnormal development of part of the body. For example, blue foot, side leg, and relief pain. Now in Spanish. Unidad 8, profesionales de la salud aliados. Salud de la comunidad. La salud de la comunidad depende de un gran número de personas, además de médicos y enfermeras. Estos se pueden agrupar bajo el título de profesionales de la salud aliados. Incluyen lo siguiente: los fisioterapeutas, fisios, ayudan a las personas a moverse, haciéndolas hacer ejercicio o tratar su cuerpo con calor o masaje. Tratamiento mediante la manipulación de músculos y articulaciones con las manos. Consulte la unidad 42, los terapeutas. Ocupacionales, OT, por sus siglas en inglés. Ayudan a las personas con discapacidad a realizar tareas en el hogar y en el trabajo. Una discapacidad es una condición física o mental que dificulta vivir normalmente, por ejemplo, ceguera o sordera. Los trabajadores sociales ayudan a las personas a resolver sus problemas sociales, por ejemplo, vivencias deficientes o desempleo o problemas familiares. Los podólogos, también conocidos como podólogos, tratan afecciones que afectan los pies. Técnicos. Hay numerosos técnicos, personas que trabajan con equipos científicos como los radiógrafos o los que se les conoce como técnicos de rayos X. Los técnicos de ambulancias trabajan en el servicio de medicina de urgencias. Un técnico de ambulancia con calificaciones más avanzadas se llama paramédico. Protésicos o ortesistas. Los protésicos o ortesistas brindan atención a cualquier persona que necesite un miembro artificial, una prótesis, o un dispositivo para sostener o controlar una parte del cuerpo, una órtesis. También asesoran sobre rehabilitación, ayudando a los pacientes a volver a la vida normal y al trabajo después del tratamiento. Los protésicos proporcionan reemplazos artificiales para pacientes que han tenido una amputación o que nacieron sin una extremidad. Los ortopedistas proporcionan una variedad de férulas y otros dispositivos para facilitar el movimiento, corregir la deformidad de un desarrollo anormal de una parte del cuerpo, por ejemplo, el pie, sambo, y aliviar el dolor. Ópticos. Los ópticos examinan la vista y recetan anteojos, también conocidos como anteojos y lentes de contacto. Cuando es necesario, el examen incluye la medición de la presión intraocular, la presión del líquido dentro del ojo y el examen de la retina. Si el óptico sospecha una enfermedad ocular, como glaucoma, remite al paciente a su médico de cabecera para recibir tratamiento. Luego el médico de cabecera puede derivar al paciente a un oftalmólogo, un médico que se especializa en enfermedades de los ojos. Now exercise. Make word combination using a word from each books. Look at A, B, C, and D opposite to help you. Ambulance technician, artificial limb, club foot, contact lens, hair professional, intraocular pressure, occupational therapist, social worker. Which allied hair professional course best help the following people? Look at A, B, C, and D opposite to help you. A young married woman who has just had a baby, social worker. A woman who is having difficulty using her right arm following a fracture, occupational therapist. Someone who needs glasses, optician, an elderly woman who has had a full knee amputation prosthesis. A man whose wife has Alzheimer's disease, occupational therapist. A man with a fungal infection of his feet, pediatrician. Complete the text, look at A and C opposite to help you. A prosthesis work with patients of all age as a member of a clinical team based at a large hospital. The patients may need a prosthesis as the result of accident or amputation following a disease such as diabetes. Alternatively, they may have been born with a limb or boots. Work alongside doctor, nurses, physiotherapists, and occupational therapists to help the people under their care the best possible attention. Their main aim is to enable the patients to lead a normal life at work and leisure. In orthotists often work in a clinic as part of an outpatient service and also visit other centers to provide a service for people with special needs. They deal with people for all age. For instance, children who have cerebral palsy may require plans to help them work, and many other people need special shoes to correct the family if they damage any parts of the human skeleton may require some form of orthosis. The orthosis may be needed to reposition the body or to relieve pain.